Hi everybody, it's Kieran Stapleton, the head teacher at St Joseph's Catholic High School. It's Friday, it's the 22nd of September. I'm afraid I haven't got any children in the background today because I forgot my phone when I went out at lunch break, and I had to come back in and they'd all gone in by the time I got back out. So first of all, apologies about all of that. But what I do want to say first of all is a huge thank you for all the parents who allowed their children to come and help out at the open evening here this week. It was a really terrific night last night. The school looked really great. The students were just simply fantastic, and we've already had a huge amount of feedback as well from parents who came here, and really it's all down to what the students do. And so we just really want to say a huge thank you for everything that you've kind of allowed us to do there. It was really fantastic. Really brilliant, thank you. We couldn't do anything that we do here without your support. I know we do say that from time to time, but it really is the case. Just a couple of messages coming out from this week. We're going to have retreats for year 9 coming up. We're taking our students down to Worth Abbey, down to the Benedictine monastery down there, and we've got a group from the CYMSI, I think it's called, but it's basically the Catholic Youth Ministry of England and Wales are running that down with the Benedictines down in Worth. We'll be shipping the children down there. The good news is you don't have to pay for it. We're funding the whole thing for them, including the lunch for them, which will be a cooked lunch, which should be really nice down there, and for the travel down there. And the travel is being heavily subsidised by an old boy from the school here, and you know who you are, so thank you so much. Otherwise we simply wouldn't have been able to afford to get them down to such a beautiful environment down there in Worth and experience something which they really won't have done in any other circumstances. So a huge thank you for that. Really, we've got our heads of houses meetings, our house meetings and assemblies next week, where we split off into our houses over the week to add in a little bit of competition. We'll see how far they're doing. So all the points that the children are earning through their awards go to that. And that's going to be an exciting one. So do talk to them about their awards and talk to them about in their houses and see where they are up and forward, where they're moving on to. Final message for me really for this week is that next Thursday on the 28th we've got our final welcome evenings for year 10 and for year 13, and if you haven't signed up to that and let us know coming, it'd be really appreciated if you can do that. We really do expect the parents all to be there. There are really important messages that come out about the whole cycle of the year and what's happening in the year and how you can support them, but more importantly a chance to meet the tutors who are the first port of call really for any questions that you've got over within the year group. Okay, that's a lot going on. It's been a lot last week. We've had, by the end of next week, we will have seen every single year group for a welcome evening. We've had the open evening. We've had a couple of things going in there. And we've also had one final bit of good news as well. When Ofsted turned up to here in May 22, they were so impressed by a number of departments that they came back to actually write some of their subject reviews on the departments that they saw particularly as outstanding. And the geography department here was one of those departments, and they've gone ahead now after looked at 50 schools around the country, some of the really top best and some of the ones that weren't so great. I'm pleased to say that we were one of the ones that was really top ranking. That report was reviewed on printed and published on Tuesday, and we're featured in that, although you won't find our names, they're not allowed to do that, but it's a real accolade to everything that's going on in the department here as well, to be singled out after as a bit of a centre for excellence. Right, that's it from us for this week. Have a great weekend, well rested, and we'll see you all next week. St Joseph, pray for us.